Okay, 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 okay. Nice. What a good time. Yeah. Coming back to the. Okay, let's do this. Hello. I'm Yash, and oh, sorry. I don't, it was just a message. Sorry. Hello, and yeah, you might need to access a lot of my previous streams, or maybe watch a few videos that will come out once this thing is made. So really talking in future perspective, if I would say. The point is, yeah, my breaking thing came till this point. Uh, it does this. I can sign in and I can literally like go for uh, any link. I can just simply paste anything. You can go initialize scan, and when I get my request done, but anyways, we had one completed job done, but my editing panel is like literally really bad at this point. So what will I do? What will I do? The easiest thing that I can actually do is I'll take it here and just delete. Yep, I will. That is what I do. Uh, well, regarding this, the reason why I'm doing this is firstly, it was an idea which I tried, which looks like it can work out, right? So the prototype thing is like we can say the prototype works. Yeah, the prototype works easily for sure, but if we are actually aiming for something real, then we will have to approach it with a proper plan, right? We will need wireframes and everything to be done. And this time I'll go with more manual level approach, because why not? Delete, let's say, yeah, delete. Open my file as well. Did I miss an app here? OBS Studio. What did I miss? Did I delete something? Oh, there was image glass. How did it got removed from start menu? This is embarrassing. I customized it just yesterday, and today it is. Yeah. So this one also goes into utilities now. It has taken the place for itself. It has owned a place for itself, which is good to see for a start. Yeah, this is it. No, this is not needed. Are what? Even start can malfunction. That's something new. And placed. Next. So I'll go to my this desk and I'll just cancel one of these and should delete. Yeah. There is no workaround. Who put in another program? Try again. Try again. task manager and just shut off all the tasks from Google Chrome and task other things that here I see Node.js and task and task and task nothing much training. Yeah. So coming back to the structure, um, see, I'm planning something that you can download and use it because it'll be well. Firstly, I feel it is more convenient. It'll be easy to function, and I wouldn't have to host it. If I see, it's the idea is like very complicated, right? Because we need something that extracts highlights from the stream based on context. Okay, let's say, as I previously explained, if project 1 is the context, everything about project 1 already falls into the context box, and whatever is said about it will be selected. Not just mere mentioning, which the last prototype did, but it did prove the uh, functionality that I can search keywords and get things selected based on those keywords. If you really want to know what was selected, the last best run would be on my previous stream that way. But now what we basically need, our major page is the editor, right? uh, we need this thing called editor. I will have to do one thing, just scale it up so you can watch it. Just check it now. Just check it. So if I close this and go and check on Chrome. No, I'll just check on YouTube. Go live. By the way, this guy, like yesterday, came onto my stream. Anyways, I'll just go live and just go and check on Chrome. No. Yeah, basically you can see. You can't see everything, which means I'll think these things also here and there. Right. It will be much easy. Okay, wait. Yeah. So the whole idea is pretty simple. I'll show you in a moment. Yeah. So the whole idea is basically we need some editor panel where everything can be controlled. What? These many typos. Oh my god. Where everything can be controlled. Yeah. So main part will be editor always. One thing that comes before editor will be the home page. The home page. The home page, right? Where the branding and stuff goes on. Right. And before the editor, I'll have link extractor. Okay. So we need our basic user flow is from home page, we go to the place where we paste the link, and then once the link is loaded, we can go to the editor, and within editor there are sub things, and from editor, sorry, I'll be more precise about this, and I will delete these other ones. Right, from editor we want to go to export. This is our basic cycle, right? So we need to everything is controlled. So now for editing panel will require obviously transcript menu, right? We need transcript menu. We will need timeline, right? We need a timeline, and we'll also need something like crop and trim, something to select aspect ratio, and auto centering, something that is like auto subject center, or center I'll put plus, and then wait, and layout, because if there's aspect ratio, let's say for this example, for this stream as well, right, there should be a layout, one segment of the video you can play at some point, something like that. So we'll have a layout, we should have a layout option, we'll have a timeline, we have crop and trim, we have this transcript selection thing, aspect ratio and stuff like that. And what else? Subtitles, subtitle engine, so that I can get a subtitle thing, which like whatever I speak, whatever the transcript is, it just pops down so that it doesn't look like a CCTV footage, because it's highlights, right? It's not a stream where you sit and you actually feel like as if you're in an interaction. In a highlight, everything is fabricated. It should be quick, it should be deliverable, because it is a video, so it holds a slightly higher perceived value than a stream, where a stream are actual true value, because you can go through like every second of the process, and you can see even the smaller roadblocks that I hit while making the whole damn thing, right? And what else? The video, I had this idea that I'll make a meme template, so this thing can fetch some meme presets, like you see these kind of reels where suddenly people start saying dialogues and the screen will go black, and then there is this dum, dum sound. People write core and something like that. Let's search for the sound effect. Core bass effects. For that, I can just check. No. Something like this. Yeah. No. It doesn't have a drop like this. You can actually see. No, no. Last drop. Leaves. Relevant as well. Sir? No. Nope. That is not that. No, that's not what it is. There are these. Wait. Samana, no. Sambandham. No. Sambandham. Yeah.
அப்படின்னா அது ஒன்னும் இல்ல சார், பழமொழி அனுபவிக்கணும், ஆராயக்கூடாது. நம்ம ஆனந்த பையனை
So like I don't know. This is that?
అంటే ఆరాలు తీయకూడదు, వినూరుకోవాలి. వెనకటి కోడు తుపాకి లేకపోయినా లపాకి కావాలన్నా అంట.
దీని అర్థం ఏమిటో
అయినా నువ్వేంటండి ప్రతిదానికి క్వశ్చనింగ్? మంచి
நான் பாக்குறதுலப்பா.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
நான் ஸ்டூபிட். நீ என்ன சொன்னாலும் நான் கேட்டுக்கணுமா? டோன்ட் புட் வேர்ட் இன் மை மவுத். வார்த்தையை புடுங்காதன்றா.
Exactly. So I can like edit to my videos with that kind of templates. That was what I was finding. Anyways. So this is an extra feature and you can put it down. And it's not template, it's presets. Main presets. Apart from that, is there anything else which I wanted to add? Scale and transform. Don't worry about the typo, there's not enough space. Scale and transform comes in. No, I don't like that. It's inside. And then what else? Whew. What else? What else can I think of? Something like colors. No, I'm not that. Streamer I don't need color, just much I feel. Well, I don't know anything right now, so I'll just skip it. Yeah. So what do we do is here we change the description a little bit to match. Project Kirchof, base user 4 and feature stack. What the hell? Project Kirchof, base user flow and feature stack. And what do we do with this? We snip the screen, right? We snip it. We go here and well, let me start a new search. Okay, why not choose Grok for the work? It'll be like a little more fun dealing with Grok. So for the people who want to learn very basic level of knowledge about prompt engineering, it's very simple. You know, I can simply type first give it a role, right? Imagine you are top tier developer like Linus Teravolt or whatever that guy's name is. Teravolt. Wait, we'll search for Linus Sebastian Torvalds. Okay, I'm really sorry. Torvalds. Yeah, Lines now. Torvalds. And you are planning to design a cool side project for streamers. Now what have I done here with about basic prompt engineering, if you want to know, is first I gave it a role, a very specific role, and then I linked it to a real life example, so it can refer to the kind of personality it has to replicate. So I told it it's a top tier developer. You can see it's a top tier developer, and the intelligence level should be referred with Linus Torvalds. And then we start describing the job in a way that we require a plan, right? So you are planning, it's like a story. You're planning, and then what are you planning, right? And then there is the kind of vibe you want, cool, and these are like story elements. It's a project, it's a side project, it's not something major, and we gave it a target audience to really think. This happened within 2 lines, so it will first read to these things and it will catch up to these before anything else, right? So these are more hard rules for it to follow. Now I'll add more details about the project so it understands, right? Streamers who want to make highlights of their streams quickly. My idea Now standing up for the next 2 hours is like turning up on me. It's just half an hour and my motor skills are not so fine, I'd say. Stream quickly. It should be context based. Transcript referring clipping tool where we enter the keyword and the paragraphs and corresponding clips of the stream are selected and placed on a timeline. Timeline based on the context of the transcript. I'll still try and beautify the whole thing. If not, context in the transcript. In the transcript. Right. Basic video editor interface where we can adjust the imported clips manually, be able to preview them, add subtitles and other kinds of presets and features. The outputs can be in multiple aspect ratios and perfectly adjusted on position and transform for each case. I have provided a base user journey and expected features we have to build. Features you plan to build. Now you are going to use anti-gravity. So keep in mind the user interface is skinnable like wheels. Your references are YouTube clips from YouTube Studio. Analyze like Premiere Pro and DaVinci. Premiere Pro and DaVinci, but all of it lose luster when your top reference is Windows Movie Maker. Well, why Windows Movie Maker? Well, the amount of functions we need and the required outputs, it fits within that. So we paste our context map with this. But no, it doesn't paste. We paste our context map with this, and here we go. Up until then, we will just have a watch on this video. Live. Yeah, plans. But we require a plan, right? So if you are planning, it's like a story. You're planning, and then what are you planning, right? And then there is the kind of vibe you want, cool, and these are like story elements. Whatever the transcript is, it just pops down so that it doesn't look like a CCTV footage, because it's highlights, right? It's not a stream where you sit and you actually feel like as if you're in an interaction. In an highlight, everything is fabricated. It should be quick, it should be deliverable because it is a video. It holds a slightly higher perceived value than a stream, where a stream are actual true value, because you can go through like every second of the process and you can see here the smaller roadblocks that I hit while making the whole damn thing, right? And what else? Okay, we have this, and well, I'm going to just listen to it.
Kirchof Project Plan, Streamer Highlight Clipper. This is the exact spec. No fluff, no vision, just buildable shit. Core concept, one window desktop app. Drop a VOD link. YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Keywords in, it pulls transcript plus timestamps. Auto selects context-aware clips. Dumps them on timeline. Manual tweak like 2003 Windows Movie Maker. Export vertical, horizontal, square with one click. Subtitles baked. Meme presets ready. UI skinnable exactly like VLC. QSS themes, load.qss at runtime. Default, cyber dark like your mockup. User flow, matches your image one-to-one. 1. Homepage, notepad. Project name, notes, save load.kirchof JSON. 2. Button, link extractor. Paste URL, YT-DLP grabs video. Highest quality, no re-encode yet. Plus captions or fallback whisper. 3. Auto edit. 4. Left, transcript view. Searchable, paragraphs with timestamps. 5. Center, timeline. Clips auto dropped as segments. 6. Right bottom, panels for transcript, crop and trim, auto subject plus, timeline, aspect ratio, layout, subtitle engine, scale and transform, meme presets. Export button, top right, render queue. Tech stack, minimal, fast, local first. Python 3, 12, because fuck Electron bloat. GUI, PyCon 6, plus QSS themes. Copy VLC skin system. Users drop.qss, live reload. Include, import anti-gravity Easter egg on first launch for the lulz. Video backend, FM integ hyphen, Python, plus raw subscripts for everything heavy. Preview, MPV embedded, libmpv. Transcript, YouTube Twitch captions via YT-DLP. Fallback, faster whisper tiny model. Runs on CPU and N of 60s for 2-hour VOD. Context clipping, sentence transformers. All mini LM6-V2 plus FASI. Keyword, semantic search on transcript sentences. Expand plus 15 seconds around matches. Threshold tunable. No cloud, no API keys. Timeline, Q graphics view, custom items. Draggable, resizable clips with in-out handles. Snapping, ripple delete. Auto subject plus. OpenCV plus media pipe face pose detect. Auto pan zoom to keep face and frame per aspect ratio. Fallback center crop. Subtitle engine. Simple ASS renderer or FM farturing. Auto timing from transcript. Scale and transform plus layout. Per clip matrix. Position, scale, rotation, saved in project JSON. Presets auto apply for meme, bottom text, top text, zoom in, etc. Export. FM integ command builder. Presets. -16 to 9, 1080p, -9 to 16, 1080 by 1920, -121. Auto crop, letterbox, pillar box, plus subject track. HD 264 or VP9. CRF 18 to 23. Fast preset. Feature implementation order. MVP first. 1. Link extractor plus transcript load. Week 1. 2. Semantic clip selector plus dump to timeline. Week 2. 3. Basic timeline drag, trim, preview. Week 3. 4. Aspect ratio plus auto transform plus export. Week 4. 5. Subtitle plus meme presets plus skinnable UI. Week 5. 6. Crop trim manual. Auto subject plus. Polish. Non-negotiables. Everything offline after download. No Adobe style subscription cancer. Project file equals single JSON plus relative paths. Keyboard driven like old movie maker. Space preview, IO trim, arrow nudge. Render progress bar plus cancel. FM integ progress pipe. Windows first. Streamers mostly Windows retards. Then Linux Mac OS. Pi installer one click. Why this won't suck Premiere and DaVinci are overkill for clip my funny moment. YouTube Studio Clip Tool is dogshit slow. This is literally movie maker plus AI keyword magic plus modern export. Streamers will use it because it takes 45 seconds from link to vertical short with subtitles and meme text. Build it in 6 weeks solo if you stop jerking off to Figma. Start with, you can see the code in the conversation history. Repo private for now. When it works, open source it and watch the PRs flood in from 12-year-old editors. That's the plan. No changes unless you give actual code or data. Get to work.
Okay, nice. Nice plan, but there are some corrections. Firstly, the image I provided is as information reference, not style, obviously, which what they got wrong here. Yeah, and what else did we get in this? auto subject plus means auto subject center firstly, and the project is named Kirchof. Read and home page is not bad. It's a project directory and add new project buttons, etc. These are some corrections. Copy that, but I'll just listen it once just to confirm.
Kirchof project plan. Revised corrections applied. Name fixed to Kirchof. German churchyard vibe. Whatever. It's your call. Sounds like a physics law typo anyway. Image was pure wireframe info reference, not style target. Got it. Core concept. Same. Desktop app for streamers. Paste Vody link. Transcript. Keyword. Context search. Auto clip to timeline. Manual edit like bare bones movie maker. Export multi-aspect with bake subs. Transforms. Local first. Skinnable UI. VLC style QSS. User flow. Fixed 1. Home to project manager. 2. List of existing projects. Thumbnails or just names plus last edit date. 3. New project button. Name input plus create.kirchof folder/json. 4. Open project/recent list. 5. No notepad bullshit here. That's for inside editor if needed. 6. Quick paste link and start shortcut button. Link extractor. Extractor from new or existing project. Paste URL. YouTube, Twitch, etc. YT-DLP. Download video plus captions or whisper fallback. Progress bar. Then auto jump to editor. Editor main workspace. Transcript panel left. Searchable timestamp lines. Highlight matches. Timeline center. Auto dropped clip segments from keyword hits. Tools panels. Right bottom. Tabs or dockable. Transcript, crop and trim. Auto subject center. Auto track and center main subject. Face, pose, via media pipe, open CV. Keep in frame across aspects. Timeline, zoom, snap settings. Aspect ratio, preset 16:9, 9:16, 1:1, custom. Layout. Subtitle engine, auto from transcript, style presets. Scale and transform, per clip, pause, scale, rot. Keyframe basic if you want later. Meme presets, quick apply, top bottom text, zoom punch, etc. Export, top bar. Select aspects to render, multi-queue. Auto adjust layout, plus center per ratio using auto subject center data. Output folder picker, progress. Hex stack, unchanged Python plus PQT6 plus QSS skins plus FFM plus YT-DLP plus faster whisper plus sentence transformers /face for semantic clip selection. MPV for preview. Auto subject center specifics. Detect primary face, upper body, once per clip or per few seconds. Generate smooth pan and zoom path to keep it roughly centered. On export, for vertical, crop scale around that track. Horizontal, letterbox or minor crop. Toggle per clip if it fucks up. Manual override transform. MVP order. Adjusted 1. Project manager plus new, open, plus link extractor plus transcript load. 2. Keyword, semantic search. Auto add clips to timeline. 3. Basic timeline edit or preview. 4. Aspect presets plus auto subject center plus export basics. 5. Subtitles plus meme presets plus skin loader. 6. Crop trim polish. Project save load full. Non-negotiables. Same offline post download. No subs. JSON project file. Keyboard shortcuts heavy. Windows priority. This is tighter now. Home isn't a notepad anymore. It's a proper project browser, like every sane app has. Code starts still. You can see the code in the conversation history. Build it. 6 weeks if you stop renaming shit every message.
Yep. So we start by Friday work for this week. This week per day. Okay, yeah, we won't go down. So no damn, it's not all our hero days. Aim for 7 focus hours per day. Skip Sunday or use for catch up burnout. Day 1 project skeleton once create a repo private git. So how do we create a private git? How to create a private git repository interface. I have to sign into GitHub, and right corner of any page click plus icon, new repository. Use the owner drop down menu to select the account you want on the repository. Type a name for your repository. In repository name field, optionally add a brief description. Select private as your desired visibility option. You can choose initialize repository with the readme. Add a get.getIgnore file or choose a software license. Create a repository, complete the process. Okay, so do I have a GitHub account? GitHub account, login, sign into GitHub. I will continue with Google, so this only was, who cares? One hour, I have 1 hour. Right, so let's switch to this for a moment. I'm checking my mail and GitHub. Yes, got the codes. Just pasted and verified. Yeah, so hey, we are here. I can create a new from here. I'm supposed to make a new repository. Okay, owner. Yeah, this is I am. Repository name is Kirchof. Description is okay. Yeah. I'm not ready for now. Let's see. Oh shit. I'll just put this in projects. Just go for project and add project. Project name. So for now, see, add sources later. Bring this into Kirchof. this here. My goodness. Abilities, private, all. I was supposed to check license. Okay, we were supposed to check here. Repo private git. Setup basic main my app class q main window. Okay, there's green. How do I do this? I have created a repo almost at this point. Git ignore. Not to track. General public license, let's go for that. Okay, code spaces. No. So simply add file. I can upload files. Oh, this is great. I've created a repository which is private and it's nice. So let's begin by prompting anti-gravity like a lawyer and developer. Now, why did I choose lawyer? Right? This is just personal preference and observation, both at the same time. It is that whenever you type something that feels very lawyerish, right? AI somehow acts more responsibly. It feels more of rules being actually applied to it instead of fucking around. It sticks to stuff, I don't want my agents to fuck around, rather do things in a planned way. Oh my god. Yeah, this is giving me. What the hell? I can do this. I can simply like go. I'll go in here. Open anti-gravity. I find anti-gravity's logo very weird. What is this shape? Why that kind of shape? Apart from that, there is something there. Don't let my government get a hold of that logo, because then they'll start saying things that are embarrassing for a lifetime. Okay. This is kind of bad. But I'll do that. Let's see what happens. By the way, as last 1 hour is left, we also move towards something called Obsidian. So we go for chatgpt.com and we search about this thing called, what is Obsidian? What are its major use cases, and then specify what should I can do with it. How can I connect it to AI at the end based on our previous conversations? How useful can it be in my case? Are there any extensions that I need? Let's check that on first. Well, time to just go. Oh yes, we'll do something. So, oh. Camera. Wire.
अपनी पोस्ट को बूस्ट करें और नए कस्टमर्स तक पहुंचे।
Also have to listen to unnecessary ads sometimes. They can be muted. I love your software, but the ads could have been muted. Wait, Kirchof in this. Wait, oh, they made a lot of things. And here is our. Oh my god. So, as usual, we read that out. Listen to it.
What is Obsidian? Obsidian is a local-first, markdown-based knowledge management tool. Translation: it stores plain text files on your device, links them like Wikipedia, and turns your brain into a searchable network. It's not a notes app. It's a second brain with backlinks. No cloud locking, no weird database, just .md files sitting on your drive like introverted geniuses waiting to connect dots. Major use cases: 1. Personal knowledge management, PKM, Zettelkasten method, Idea Vault, Research Library, Thought Network. If Notion is a clean office desk, Obsidian is a conspiracy wall with red strings, but organized. 2. Writing and world building, novels, scripts, essays, lore systems, story arcs linked across timelines. Backlinks make plot holes cry. 3. Research and learning, study notes, cross-topic linking, academic papers, technical documentation. Imagine studying cinematography and linking, lighting theory, noir, A24 mood, your portfolio idea boom. Mental montage. 4. Project planning, content pipelines, startup ideas, systems thinking, product architecture. You can literally map Constella Verbosa, AI integrations, monetization, hosting strategy, and see it visually in the graph. Cool stuff you can do. Here's where it gets spicy. 1. Graph view is your brain map. You see your ideas as nodes. Clusters form naturally. If one idea has no links, it's lonely. Fix it. 2. Build a creative universe. You can create character boards, cinematic style references, shot lists, mood boards with image embeds, dialogue experiments like a private A24 war room. 3. Turn it into a command center. Daily logs, idea capture, business dashboard, content tracker, AI prompt library. Yes, store your Sora prompts, Claude prompts, system prompts. Version them, improve them. Have 4. Zettelkasten mode, high IQ mode. Break ideas into atomic notes. Each note is one concept. Link them. Over time, you'll notice patterns even you didn't consciously design. That's when you start thinking differently. How to connect it to AI. This is where it becomes unfair. Option 1, AI plugins, easiest. Popular plugins: Obsidian AI, Text Generator, Smart Connections, Copilot plugin, BMO Chatbot. They let you chat with your vault, summarize notes, generate ideas from existing thoughts, ask, what projects am I subconsciously circling around? Smart Connections is insane. It finds hidden relationships between notes using embeddings. Option 2, local AI. You can connect Olama, LM Studio, local LLMs. Now your vault talks to an AI running on your machine. No cloud, no leakage. Option 3, API integration, advanced. You can use OpenAI API, use Claude API, automate workflows with Python, build custom AI assistants that read, write your vault. Since everything is Markdown, it's script friendly. Extensions you probably want must-haves for someone building big systems. Data View turns notes into databases. Templater automates structured notes. Canvas, visual whiteboard inside Obsidian. Excalidraw, hand-drawn mind maps. Kanban, task boards. Smart Connections, AI-based linking. Quick Add, rapid capture. Periodic notes, daily, weekly logs. Optional but powerful. Projects, calendar, advanced tables. Now, how useful is it for you specifically? Based on your previous conversations, you build multi-layered creative systems, jump between design, AI, music, apps, have recurring long-term ideas, Constella Verbosa. Want structured chaos, think visually. Obsidian would be extremely useful if you treat it as a creative operating system. You actually commit to linking notes. You build templates for your projects. It would help you track evolving ideas, avoid losing genius thoughts, build long-term interconnected projects, store AI prompt experiments, plan product architecture, document monetization strategies. Where it may fail, if you want polished collaboration, if you want built-in cloud without setup, if you hate manual structure, Obsidian rewards thinkers. It punishes lazy organization. Real talk, Obsidian doesn't make you smarter. It exposes how you think. If your thoughts are scattered, you'll see it. If they're layered and system-driven, it becomes a multiplier. For someone building creative tools, AI systems, personal brand ecosystems, cinematic universes, it can become your private R&D lab. If you want, I can design a custom Obsidian vault structure tailored to your projects, show how to turn it into an AI-powered Constella brain, or break down a minimal setup that avoids overwhelm. Your move.
We can do that. Let me what else takes me to that? PY26. What the hell? The hell? The hell? What the? Oh my God. Yeah. So when this thing happens, we go. I have a firstly installed Obsidian. I didn't touch anything yet. I didn't touch anything yet. I wanted to store my philosophical essays as well. By the way, if you think philosophical essay is something for very smart people to write, it is not. Everyone can write. It's currently, if you want to go for a fancier name, it's called journaling. People journal about themselves, right? That is philosophical essay. It's what they think, what they observe. They're articulating it into words. Which also, well, I can speak what I think. The thing is, having a record of it. If some piece is really good, I can put it on my website, and it's great. It's funny how I don't have a single penny to host a website yet, but I'm doing everything in my power to have stuff that I can simply click upload, link, and boom. I have a lot of projects suddenly, and I have a strong portfolio or something like that. I seriously don't know. The second thing would be, my portfolio will not have a corporate approach. I believe it should have a storytelling approach, because that is what AI cannot do or can't do as good as I can do, right? Where I can actually go brains out on a lot of stuff. But at the same time, I have to also communicate, so it should be done as well. So, yeah, let's see how that is like a very long term thing to deal with. I successfully created Kirchof folder structure in so environment and conform the main.py exactly day1's yeah. Oh, yeah, every time I tried that download with a persistent network error, put Blender. Install PYQT6. So let me search for PYQT6. You can install it manually. And what we have installed PYQT6 and go here, and I'll just go for it's here. Yeah, it's here. And I can simply, I forgot, right? I can simply run this terminal, and I can simply go install this thing, and it will do. See? Okay, what failed? Bad record Mac. Most recent code. Record Mac. I have no idea. I'll just keep verifying it. should happen now. Oh, please, just occur it by yourself. Don't, it embarrasses me in front of a lot of people. You just push it. Oh, just no, I can't do that. Please happen complete. Please happen. Keep happening. Keep happening. Keep happening. Don't die. Don't die. I beg you. I beg you. I beg you. Happen. That's so close. Done. Oh my goodness. Happen. Python.exe -m pip install upgrade pip. Let's see. Nice. Successfully installed this. Thank you. I have manually installed UI36. Check if you can use it. Okay, you know, new project name. What's that? Okay. So okay, paste link. Okay. Honestly, it wasn't a complete thing. Check it. Why is this opening XKDC archive? About this. Welcome to Reprint Occasional Comics Party as much anyway business. If you are not very much, who are you? see any guy here. No, I'm not very here. Just shut up. I'll focus on this. Philosophy. See, there's many ideas. Classroom notes. Classroom notes, locations. Locations. Details. And things like songs, poetry, qawwalis, shairis, stories, scripts, ad scripts, YouTube notes, subtitles, I want to connect AI for organizing my data and auto-linking. Relevant info. That is for whatever I'm going to do now, it's also depending on the kind of Instagram. I'm getting one view, which is obviously mine. Nobody else with me anyway. By the way, today's stream was very productive actually. I kind of made an app. I mean, I did follow my current goal, and I'm also learning something new. So I'm making some good progress. The thing, if I can, I'm afraid if I can use the next 40 minutes to set up Obsidian so nicely that all I have to do is just write, and then it's organized and something that I can refer to, listen to later, or I can just take something from that and go to Notebook LM and just convert it into study material, etc. Something like that. Wait, let's check with this. I had this idea that YouTube notes. stream was very productive actually. You know, I kind of made an app. I mean, I did follow my current goal, and I'm also learning something new. So, I'm making some good progress. The thing, if I can, hopefully, if I can use the next 40 minutes to set up Obsidian so nicely that, yep, just listen to this first. Just way too much information.
Good. Fresh vault, blank canvas, no digital hoarding yet. We build this right in future. You won't hate present year. You want philosophical essays, ideas, classroom notes, locations, project details, songs, poetry, kawali, shayari, stories, scripts, ad scripts, YouTube notes, AI auto-organizing plus auto-linking. That's not notes. That's a creative operating system. Have step 1, folder structure, clean but flexible. Do not overcomplicate this. Create these top-level folders. You can see the code in our conversation history. What goes where? Essays, philosophical pieces, drafts, final versions. Ideas, raw thoughts, sparks, one-liners. Knowledge, classroom notes, research theory. Projects, Constella, Verbosa, future startups. Creative writing, songs, poetry, kawali lyrics, scripts, media and culture, film breakdowns, stand-up notes, locations, places plus mood, observations, YouTube and content, video ideas, scripts, overlays, system, templates, dashboards. Simple, elegant, scalable. Nash step 2, use links like Oxygen, Obsidian's power equals internal links. Example inside a note, you can see the code in our conversation history. Now those become connected nodes. If a note doesn't link to anything, it's isolated. That's suspicious. Fix it. Step 3, core plugins you should install. Go to Settings, Community Plugins, Browse. Install. Data View turns your notes into databases. Example, show all essays tagged existential. 2, template or auto-structure your notes. 3, Smart Connections. This is your AI auto-link engine. It uses embeddings to find related notes. 4, Text Generator or Copilot plugin. Connect OpenAI, Claude API. 5, Canvas for visual thinking. Optional. Excalidraw if you think visually. Quick Add, Rapid Capture. Kanban, project management. Step 4, templates, so you don't spiral. Create a folder in 9.
There's too much information and it's just pretty useless. I'm not telling about the app, I'm telling about the response that I've got. If I click here, you have to be like very fast. So I've got something here, I'm going to test it manually. So I'm going to test it manually. I'll run it for a test. So if I get this thing done, then I will be done for the day, and Obsidian is something we can keep doing. I'll watch a few more videos of how people are going to use it, how AI is being connected to it, how organizing and stuff works, what are cool things about Obsidian and stuff. Why do I say cool things, or why do I focus on cool things a lot, is because to keep myself excited about it, right? I'm a nerd, right? So you might not find most of what things I find as cool, but they really are bloody hell of people. You illiterates, you don't know anything. Okay, if I can quick paste link, not yet. Oh, nice. Create projects. Open projects. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Anyways, I feel we have made some progress. I will upload files. I will choose them. I don't know, man. How is that done? If I create the files, I can write the code here as well. That is a good thing, but I don't really have enough code files. Today's uploads. May not be right. Just here. I don't know, conferences and everything else. I hope I'm doing this right. I have zero idea of what I've done on GitHub. At least my code works on my computer, which is the most important part. Someone can help me with the GitHub part. I'd like you to come forward. In fact, I'll send this to one of my friends, this particular stream, so that that person can help me do the GitHub part. Maybe I'll go to his home or his device and just log in with my email ID so that he or she can help me with the. It's he. I don't know any she who knows programming, so yeah, it's he. He can help me with the GitHub part. And if it's so good, then I'll make it public. If it's good enough, then I'll make it public so that he can help me code as well. Now that's interesting. If he can help me code as well, maybe he can. No, he can't come on stream. That's not something. Whew. Too much work. Well, it's a highly productive stream. We have half an hour left, but I would like to take a break because, how do I say, I want to hit the low. Is that the right way to put it? I want to hit the low. So it's done for today, guys. We are